So what if people want to not necessarily in the fitness industry, like starting out a business? What are the things that you need to do? Like you have, you mentioned you work at the Bally Fitness, Total Fitness, as an employee, and then all you have to do is you show up, you train people, and then you go home. And as a small business owner, you have to have capital, you have to do marketing, you have to do accounting, like all that's good stuff, managing
You have
employees.
to wear all those jerseys, man. Yeah.
So how do you walk us through? How do you like come up with the capital? How do you train people? How do you manage employees? How do you do accounting? Like how do you have this environment that's so much high energy? Like how do you achieve that?
Well, pretty much what you need to do, you grow as a person, right? You grow as your business start growing. You have to continue getting educated. Like
Okay.
I didn't know anything. I had my credentials, NASM. I had kettlebell, 3-4 different titles on kettlebells.
Okay.
So as far as training, like it was really good. So I had all my credentials, but that didn't teach me how to do payroll, how
Yes.
to hire employees, how to do all that
Because you're a
stuff.
trainer, you're just supposed to train people.
You start googling at that point, how can you grow faster,
Yes.
right? So how can you start growing faster? So you start going to workshops. At
Okay.
that time, I started going to workshops and how to start your own business and how to start with capital. The first thing is they teach you, well, you have to go to the city and then get a license. After you get a license, even if you are the part, you have to come up with a name and a brand,
Yes.
like a fictitious name. So I didn't know any of that.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I need to create a fictitious name, right? And then need to get my license. And then eventually I was a sole proprietor. It was just me for almost 4 years. And then when I started getting so many clients, I got my first hire, right? So how do you hire a person?
Yes.
And how do you do your paperwork? This is 2016 pretty much when I found a mentor, a coach, a business coach.
Okay.
Where obviously you barely making ends meet, but then you have to pay for education. There's no
Yes.
way for me as a hard worker that I was and as experienced and certified that I was, there's no way I would have been able to do it on my own. So
Yes.
I felt at that time that I had to hire someone who knew the business, how to grow business, how to grow and build a fitness business, small studios.
Yeah. So a lot of mom and pop shop, they just rely on themselves. They just don't want to spend the money. They think education is very expensive because I'm pretty sure this kind of workshop is not cheap.
No.
So can you walk us, like share with our audience how does it work, and is it worth your money to invest in your education?
Definitely. So those two questions. So if I have to describe the experience,
Yes.
obviously you have to make that decision. Is it worth it to spend, because you barely are making ends meet, right?
Yes, yes. You are
making
barely
ends
surviving.
meet, barely making any profit,
Yes.
right? But then there's a point that most entrepreneurs, and I speak for myself, most
Yes.
entrepreneurs, they are just passionate, right? They have this idea, they have this passion to sell any product or any service and make money, right? But unfortunately, that is going to take you so long, even with a business degree. It's
Yes.
they teach you the basics, but they don't know how to do it in the trenches, how to do it on a daily basis, right? I had to make that decision. I remember getting this coaching program. It was very expensive.
Yes.
It's in the thousands. So
Yes.
when you sign up for that, even my wife said, like, you're crazy. How can you dude, we gotta pay our small mortgage payment, and how are you gonna do it?
Yes.
So I said I need to do it. I mean I can work 12 to 14 hours a day, but I just feel like I need the guidance. In my case, was more like a guidance, right?
Guidance, yes.
I don't know any contracts.
The
I don't
business
know
side
anything,
of
the
thing.
law, the business part, the business side. It was very hard. So that's pretty much by hiring a mentor. And if any business owner can do this, I'll definitely recommend hire a mentor. Is you buy speed, right? So you can may take you 10 years making mistakes in every aspect of your business and hiring person and creating systems and doing all that stuff, or you just can pay that mentor is going to tell you from A to Z how to do everything.
Okay.
Because this mentor obviously has to be a mentor who already went through that
That's
in your
experience.
own,
Exactly.
on your own career, right? So
Yeah.
you need to hire a person who's been there years before you and make so many mistakes. So then they tell you, hey, don't make these mistakes. This is what you're paying. This is what you need to go. And they give you the directions. By having directions, it's important. So you can be going around side to side and it may take you 10 years, or you can go a straight line with the guidance of a mentor or a business coach, and then you can do it faster.
Okay, and then also so with the mentorship, so do you have to get into debt or you have to borrow money from somebody to?
Well, it's totally up to you. I think it was both for me. So I have saved up some money, but obviously paying for this, sometimes I had to put it in a credit card, and I have to, whatever I was making with those few clients, I was paying the mentor just to do that on top of the rent for the sublease. I was subleasing a place back then. And then at the same time, because my dream was having my own place, it was just to kind of save up more money faster, so I can open my own place and I can have more clients, so I can start paying that.
Oh wow!
Easier.
So how did you transition from leasing a place and to here?
I was in 2016, no, 2017. 2015 to 2017, I was subleasing, but I was getting more clients. So that's when I finally, with the guidance of the mentor, started making profit.
Oh,
and then
okay.
with that profit, I saved up. I remember back then in 2017, I had a budget, right? So open a place like this.
Yes.
It was going to be like a 40, 50 grand. And I said, well, obviously it gets out of budget. So maybe I have my credit cards. Maybe I can put 10, 15 on my credit cards. And then, man, no, to make a long story short, I got this place. Those 40, 50 grand went
just
out
like
the
that.
window in like less than 2 weeks, man. And I have to get business loans. And I had to max out my credit cards, and I was at some point before opening doors here. I remember I was in debt 130,000.
130,000.
Yeah, all my savings, all my credit cards, everything was maxed out. And my wife said, "Damn, if we don't make it, I don't know what's gonna happen. We probably would have lost our house and everything." Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
you have to put everything on the grill.
are you scared?
Yeah, I was scared. Yeah, I was panicking. Yeah, I mean, it is my passion. I was panicking.
Yeah.
I was. My wife is not part of my business. She's a high school teacher, but
Okay.
at some point, I mean, high school teachers don't make that much money. I remember I hired 3 trainers when I opened and 1 front desk. When I did all that, I was either barely making for payroll, right? Every 2 weeks to make my payroll. I wasn't able to pay myself. I wasn't making any profit enough to pay myself. And pretty much my wife was buying groceries and that for probably 4 to 5 months, 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard at the beginning, but I believed so much in the dream, and I had a very, very concrete idea that I knew was going to work out. I knew it was going to work out.
So do you still remember your first hire?
Yeah, I remember my first hire. I remember when I hired the first trainer, and then I say, hey, I'm going to pay you this much. You're going to help me. And this person believed in me to believe in my dream. And he said, okay. Eventually, they quit because the amount of hours and amount of work. I remember one of his things for quitting, it was the extreme amount of hours. In the fitness industry, it's not like a 8 to 5 or 8 to 4 or 9 to 6. It's you start at 5 a.m. and you finish at 8, 9 p.m. So
wow,
it is long hours, right? So
yeah.
People want to work out either before work or after work. And after I think a year, he quit because it was too much work.
What's your hours like?
Here, 5 a.m. Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m.
What's the peak hours that customers showing
During
up?
the week, the peak hour is up, of course, before work, 5 a.m. and 6 a.m.
No way, 5 a.m.
Yeah, we have maxed out classes at 5 a.m. Yeah.
5 a.m. They will show up. So that means they get up 4.
Yeah, they get up 4:30.
4:30
to come. Most of our clients live in this area,
Uh-huh.
so 4:30 just come to work out, and then 5 to 6 and 6 to 7. They're one of the
Wow,
most
that's
popular
pretty
jobs.
interesting because they can get everything done before they go to work. So how do you do your marketing? What's your strategy on your doing your
My
marketing?
marketing, I do a lot of social media.
Okay.
I do a lot of social media. We get plenty of people through referrals.
Which one do you find it the most effective?
Marketing, well, the market, social media is changing right now.
Yes,
If you
yes.
would have asked me this question 2 years ago,
Uh-huh.
I'll say Facebook. Go
Facebook.
to Facebook, do everything. Right now it's hard. Right now, Facebook, there's so many competitors now. Everyone
Yes.
is advertising on Facebook.
Yeah.
That is not giving you the same results. I think right now it could be, it's a combination on Google, Google Ads, Facebook, Instagram more for publicity, but we don't get that many good leads from Instagram. And then a lot of referrals and a lot of walk-ins. We get a lot of people from Yelp too.
Okay.
So we have good rating on Yelp,
Uh-huh.
and then we have a lot of walk-ins and a lot of referrals.
So for the marketing side and how like the marketing, yeah, that's how I found you. As a matter of fact, that's how I found Yelp
Yelp,
because you have
Google.
so many good reviews on Yelp, and then that's how I learned more about your business. And then that's how I come down to your story, and then it's really fascinating to learn all that. And then for marketing, are you do it yourself or you have like an agency to work on it?
No, I
or-
do. At some point, I hired. There's so many right
Yeah.
now. So many people out there, on and off. I pay for marketing. Sometimes some of them have worked. Like some of them worked out pretty well, but some others they get expensive too. So
Yeah.
you have to stop. And some other people they are cheaper, but they don't deliver the results.
Yeah.
So I have my own systems that I kind of like play around, just putting money, a little bit of money on Facebook.
Yeah,
a little
just
bit of
to
money on
campaign.
Google. So then when I say a little bit of money, we're talking about thousands too now.
And then also you mentioned about the competition, right? Everyone is flooded to the social marketing or like everyone is doing, I
Putting
do,
their money,
advertisement. Or sometimes they offer like cheaper deal. What make your gym is more unique than other big box retailers?
Well, one of the things that, as far as marketing, yeah, you have to put your brand out there, but that's a good question. I think the key of Elite Spartan is the community.
Yes.
In order to build this community, you really have to put a really good team together. I say it will be my team, and because of my team, the customer service that we offer and the results, we're able to build the community. That's probably what makes my setup apart, my gym from any other small personal training studio.
Can you share with the audience like what is the most memorable your client that you can transform his or her life?
Well, we specialize in weight loss.
Okay.
Specialize in weight loss. Most people trying to lose weight. We have clients that we've helped clients to lose 130 pounds.
130 pounds.
That takes like almost 5 years. Most clients. We have this wall in the back, so I don't know if with the camera you can see it on the wall, but from every brick is 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15, 20, 25. So
Wow.
you can see right in the middle, most clients, they lose 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So they put their name and the day when they lost that weight. So
Oh, okay.
it is, I have probably hundreds, if not thousands of stories of people that we have helped
Wow.
to lose weight. Now, losing weight is just a number, but the most important thing I will say, how you're able to transform their lives for better, right? Make them healthier.
Yes.
Once they lose so much weight, they get healthier, they get stronger. They're able to have a better life with their partners, with their kids. Their confidence obviously completely changes and improves.
How do you hold them as accountable?
I think it's working out is not easy.
Yes.
Right? So
Definitely.
Working out definitely is not easy, but we hold them accountable. Just if we can make the workout and this place kind of like a Disneyland, I call it like
Yeah.
the Disneyland for fitness, because we all have goals, right?
Yes.
I have a fitness goal, you have a fitness goal.
Yeah.
But if you don't enjoy your workout, it doesn't matter how important are those fitness goals, you're gonna quit, right? But if you go to a place where you are having fun, you at least working out is hard, but at least you enjoy the environment. People call you by their name.
Okay.
You see results.
Yeah.
They're pushing you, but they're encouraging you.
Yes.
Definitely, you stick with the program, and
Yeah.
that's our secret, right? So
Yeah.
we're trying to provide like a 5-star customer service. We offer money back guarantees. So if you're not achieving your goal
Yeah.
at the Best Business Bureau, we'll give you your money back, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we do all that.
Yeah, that's one thing that I really like this place. Last time I came here visiting you, and then I saw a customer walk in, like immediately the reception knows her name. I was like, wow, there's so many customers walking in and out, and then they know them by first name.
Yeah.
That's very personable.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we almost had 400 clients right now, and we, every single one of us, we train our staff, from trainers to admins to front desk, to learn their names. So just to call, because that's important, right? Most big box gyms or some of the studios, they don't realize how important it is to call their client by their name. Just to call you by your name, it makes you feel special and different. It's not just like you're another client. Hey, hi, have a good workout. It's not like that.
Yeah, I remember I was reading an article saying that the first 90% of the people who go to big box retailer, like the fitness gym,
The big box gym.
they all quit.
Yeah.
And then the first day of the new year, it's always jam packed. But then after the first month, it's always like slow down.
Exactly. People start giving up on their fitness goals.
So how do you have your customer commit to their fitness goal?
Again, so try to make them feel special, important, and then just changing the workouts. I think the diversity, it keeps the client entertained, engaged with the type of workouts that we're doing. And our workouts, no one single workout is the same. So we always are changing the workouts. We're trying to keep the workout fun and high intensity, so you get the most out of your money, so you can go and do whatever you want, or whatever your life is out there. But at least you're getting things done here on the least amount of time.
Do they have to sign up like a contract?
We have different memberships. We have with the contract, and some people, they don't feel comfortable with the contract. We do month to month too. So we customize every membership so you can feel comfortable.
Wow, I have learned so much from you just by having this sitting down conversation, and we are running out of time. Before I ask the last question, like, can you share with our audience, like, how do people find more about you and connect with Elite Spartans?
Well, they can go to www.elitespartans.net. They can connect it on our social media, Facebook, Elite Spartans, Instagram, Elite Spartans, Yelp and YouTube channel, Elite Spartans, and just Google us, Elite Spartans, and in San Jose, and you'll be able to find everything about us.
Okay, so the last question, what is a piece of advice for you for those people who want to start it, but yet they don't know how to start it and they are afraid? Like, what is your piece of advice that you can offer them?
Entrepreneurs,
yes,
business who want to start a business. Well, I will say two main things for the two pieces of advice that I'll give to any entrepreneur. Number one, that they identify and they have to have clear whether if it's a product or a service that they're going to offer, that they have to have a very unique stuff and a unique product that is going to set them apart, right? That's just to identify and be as clear as possible with your idea or your goal. And then number two is consider the amount of energy and time that you're going to put is going to be 10, 15 or 20 times more, right? I would say when we're having this conversation off camera, you were asking me, what do you think a lot of small business owners fail? Definitely, I think because they underestimate the amount of hours and time that they're going to put on, right? So people think that they have an idea, a unique product, and by working 8 hours or 10 hours, they're going to make it, and eventually that's going to pay off. The reality is that sometimes your business is going to take 18 hours, 16
Wow.
hours a day. Like when you close doors, you have to go and do payroll, accounting, marketing. You have to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I will say most people that I know and that I've seen failing on their businesses is because they get burned out. They underestimate the amount of
About
hours
time.
that they're going to be doing. Oh yeah, 10 hours a day I can do it. It's my business. 12 hours a day. But the reality is that if you would have prepared for at least 16 and you work 12 hours, you're like, okay, I'm okay. But when people think like by working 8 or 10 hours a day or even 11, 12 hours, they're going to make it. And then after 6 months or 1 year, they say, oh my God, I've been breaking my back for 14 years. That's the reality, right? It's about your perception and what you have, what you pretty much are calculating, the amount of time that is going to take you, and money as well. So people also underestimate
you have
the
to
money.
plan ahead.
Like me, I made that mistake. Luckily, I was able to bounce back and get myself to debt with a bunch of loans. But the money, so sometimes people think they may take 50, 100,000, and sometimes it may take double, the triple, right? So that's underestimating. That'll be the first mistake that people make when they're trying to start a business, whether if it's money or energy.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much for watching our channel.
Thank you.
I wish everyone learn so much about fitness industry. If you like to our channel, please subscribe or hit the notification bell. Until next time.